Right. The president did say a lot of things, made a lot of promises that he has done over the last few days since he was sworn into office. Martin, if I can begin with you, what was your initial reaction to the president's address before the two houses of parliament, which was very short?
I think, in my view, is that the president is doing very well in terms of putting his ducks in a row. He has spoken very well to Parliament. He has told them about the funds and the oversight. He's made senators feel like, yes, our time is here. He's talked to the judiciary. He's told them, you're going to be independent. We're going to give you more money. He's spoken about bipartisan. He's spoken about a need for one country. For the first time, he talked about the elections being so close and therefore saying that we have less that we need to fight over, but let's pull together. Right. So he has been moving his agenda. He has been moving his vision to the center. So today's speech was up to it in terms of telling the MPs what they need to hear, telling the country what it needs to hear, and him shaping what his agenda ought to be over the next 3 years. Remember, he's talking about a slightly longer term plan.
All right. Mr. Governor, did anything stand out for you from the president's speech?
I think the president was simply giving us a synthesis of what he has been promising through the campaigns, and he's setting his goals and putting it clear to Kenyans what he intends to do. Of course, he's acknowledging some of the ills of the past, like over-borrowing, like quite a bit of what may have gone wrong before, that Parliament and the executive were not in sync, neither were they actually playing, each one playing its own role. And I think we have to give him that, because remember, we must allow him his honeymoon. Yeah, let's listen.
I don't think goodwill must still be there.
Yes.
All right.
We must give him the goodwill, so that he can start delivering on his agenda.
All right. Barak, what was your take home from this address?
First, I must appreciate the overall environment, the setting, because that is always important. It was a dignified setting, unlike previous efforts which we have seen, especially beginning from the year 1992, when it was almost impossible for that kind of occasion to kick off on the kind of sober footing that we have witnessed today. So it's not just about the president, it's also about the legislators, the two houses of parliament. And as my colleagues correctly say, it is the occasion when the president is basically putting in motion his visionary and missionary agenda, and preparing Parliament for the kind of legislative support that he will be going out there to look for. It was a very terse kind of statement, concise and precise, and I didn't expect that it would be very long. It shouldn't be, because the thoughts that he is presenting, or he presented, had not been processed through organs of government, which are basically still information.